Separation of content from appearance is by far the best way to save you production time and make it easy to make changes. The best way to do this is to use styles that control the appearance of content elements. I'm talking here mostly about controlling the appearance of text, but it also applies to graphics and layouts. Styles are fundamental to word processing software, desktop publishing software, and web authoring software. They'll save you enormous amounts of time and give you a lot more control than manually configuring each and every content element's appearance. With styles, you can apply formatting parameters to all elements in an entire page, book, website, etc. with just one click. You just need to define the styles and tag each content element with the proper style. Styles in web authoring are defined by cascading style sheets. The cascading part of the name means that parameters can be set up to cascade down or supersede each other depending on where they are in the hierarchy of objects. For instance, setting a word to be in bold text overrides the non-bold setting for the paragraph that word belongs to. Here's an example of part of a CSS style sheet. Learning JavaScript, which is a web programming language, is a pretty serious project, but CSS is not nearly that difficult. In fact, most of the time you don't need to learn CSS coding. Your web authoring program writes the CSS style definitions behind the scenes, based on what you specify into a user-friendly interface. So you're shielded from having to know anything about CSS. But it's a good idea to know a few things about them. Prefer linked external CSS style sheets over embedded. An embedded style sheet is embedded within the code for a single web page. Its scope is limited to only that page. If you link to an external style sheet, you can control the appearance of all pages in your site from a single file. Linked style sheets help standardize the design of your site, since all of the appearance parameters are applied universally from one place. Section 508 is a government requirement that websites produced for them have to be accessible to those with disabilities. CSS contains built-in parameters that support accessibility.